You see, the interesting part about, or rather the interesting thing of a revelation, about a revelation is not truth. But however, you can never have revelation outside truth. But the truth does not need revelation in order for the truth to be the truth. Revelation is a movement, yet truth is stationary. So the truth is where God was, but revelation now is where God is and where God will be. God appears to a man called Abraham, and he says to this man called Abraham, Abraham, I want you to sacrifice your own son. You asked me for a baby boy and I gave you a baby boy. But however, I want you to sacrifice the only son that you have. And this is the word of the Lord to our father Abraham. This is the word of Jehovah straight from his mouth to Abraham. And nothing that comes from the mouth of God except truth. Everything that comes from the mouth of God is the word of God. And the word of God is truth. So now God says, I want you to sacrifice your own son. And guess what Abraham does? He takes his own son, takes the donkeys, takes the servants, and takes the wool. Went up to the mountain with what? With the truth. What is the truth? The truth is, I Abraham, I heard from God. And what did God say, Abraham? God said, I must sacrifice my son. So if Abraham will meet somebody along the road and somebody will try to convince Abraham not to do it, because Abraham is moving based on the truth, and the truth is what God said. He will say, I rather obey God because God cannot lie. I'm on my way to kill my son. But once he gets to the mountain now, as he's about to kill his son, a voice spoke from the heavens and said, Abraham, Abraham, do not harm thy lad. So he left his house with the truth. So the truth says, go and kill your son, and the truth cannot change. But what stopped him from killing his own son was not the truth, because the truth already said, kill your son. But what stopped him now was the revelation. He left his house with the truth. The truth is where God was, is what God said. But revelation is what God is saying. The biggest problem that I realize that a lot of you here have, you are so much stuck up with what God said that you can't hear what God is saying now. So if you are not in revelation and you are in truth, you are where God was. But if you are in a revelation, you are where God is, and you will be where God will be. So the problem with the church today is we are not in revelation, but we are in the truth. There is nothing wrong with the truth, but with the truth you don't grow. But what brings growth in your spiritual life and in your journey with God is revelation. Somebody holler revelation.